Hey, the Thabreakmasta here. It's gonna be my Chihayafuru episode 7 review. This review's a little late. Sorry about that, but I did like this episode. It's a really good episode. They were recruiting another person in this episode, so yeah, I like how the outcome happened in this episode. It was really nice. It was really nice. So basically, Chihaya and Taichi were just starting. They started to play uh Karuta and stuff like that, and Taichi was noticing that he just can't seem to beat Chihaya in first syllable words. So he was just like, you know what, now he always ends up losing. So he's like, I'm always gonna lose. I'm fine with losing. And he's like, I just wish Aruto was here so he would be able to give Chihaya more of a challenge instead of me because I'm just not good enough. So he just he's saying he was fine with losing. He can't do it. He cannot beat Chihaya. So then, after the game, Chihaya passes out because she was making sure she's trying to win, and so then she wakes back up all of a sudden, and she starts trying to recruit someone, and then she's like, I'm gonna go recruit the second smartest person in my class, and they call him Destoma, but his actual name is Komano Tsutomu. So yeah, she ends up looking for this dude, and it's basically this dude. He's like desk worm. He always studies. He always works. That's all he does. And he doesn't really have any friends or anything like that. And the class seems to be messing with him and everything like that. But he's like he's doing all that studying and all this stuff to be number one in the classroom and to get the grades up and make sure the GPA is all high for this class and stuff. So he's kind of looking out for him. He's like, I'm still doing this for you guys. And so Chihaya has a glint in his face like, hey, you wanna play Karuta? But then, he wasn't really paying attention. That he was just still studying and everything. So she was like, come on! He just rips him out of the desk, and he's all holding the desk while getting dragged. And then she ends up taking him to to the place where their club is and everything. And so she was like, why are you gonna drag me all the way over here? You all forcing me and stuff. And it's like, what's the point of playing this game? Is there a reason to play this game? Is there some outcome you can get out of this game? What's the point of it and everything? Why do I need to play this? Why are you so obsessed and everything? And it's like, because it's fun. It's a memorizing game. If you want to get smarter and get better and everything, you can use this thing to memorize the placements of the cards and everything like that. And he's like, you can't remember placing the cards within just 15 minutes and stuff like that. And it's like, it's impossible and everything. So he's really about to say no or anything, but then he's like, you know what? If you can, if this is a memorizing game in some way, how about you just flip the cards over so you can't see the poem? You just gotta memorize where the cards are. And Taichi was there too, and he's like, oh my God, it's Taichi. It's the first. He's number one. He is number one. So he's the one that's highest in his class in that class. So he's like, huh? So he really wants to test the skills out for Taichi. And so he's like, Tachi's like, okay, I agree to this. Let's just do this. And so they memorized cards and everything. Then they ended up flipping them over. And as the game was going on, Chihaya was actually having a little bit of trouble because her memory placement is the best. But she remembers the cards by poems and stuff like that, and she can see it before and then take it. Just like an instant reaction. But if she can't see the cards, she can't instantly react to that. So she has to memorize it completely. But Tachi has way better memory. He's smart. He has way better memory than Chihaya, which gives him the upper hand in this. And then he just realized something. I can beat Chihaya. And he was just getting all excited. He's like, I know I'm fine with losing, but it's fun to win. So, he was really going at it, and he's going in, and he ends up actually beating Chihaya. And, for some reason, Chihaya just isn't really good at taking the loss. She started tearing up and crying and crap. I mean, come on. You always win against Taichi. You can't lose just one time against him. So I was just like, huh. But he ends up patting her on the head. He's like, I win. And she's all mad and crap. But then, what's his name? Kumano was like, he's just kind of, I don't know, I guess he was kind of surprised or he's still not sure about the game. So he ends up leaving. And then what his thought process was, man, freaking Taichi, he's smart. He has friends. He's always not like me where if I were to, be smart and all that stuff, and I try to help the people out, they always just use me. Basically, he's so smart and stuff. People always use his test, and I make sure to get number one and stuff so they can cheat off his tests. And they're just using him all the time, and he just hates that. And he can't seem to have a circle of friends. He never gets to have that. And so this is all going on. Chihaya obviously passes out every time she plays this game. And then Taichi ends up coming out and says, hey, you're going to see all that and not say anything? Because he just left without saying anything. So he's like, you're going to go out there and just not say nothing to us anymore? And he's still trying to walk away. And he's like, Hey man, just if you wanna, join our club anytime, you can. We're looking for good players. We're looking for players and stuff. And it's like, what's the point of me playing? We playing this game. I have no talent. I'm nobody. I don't know nothing. I just don't do it. And he's breaking down and everything. So, you know, Taichi's like, well, I never get to be shy. I never do. I hate losing. But I still keep playing. I keep playing even though I lose all the time. I'm still doing this. I'm still going. And it's just, and if I can just win, and when I win, it just feels so great. That's what he said. And then, he's like, that's so lame of me. I'm sorry. He is also, by the way, he ends up like picking up that desk that he had, because he's had that Kamano's desk the whole time. Kamano just had a desk by him the whole time, dragging it along because he's a desk for him. And he ends up like, how Kamano, he's like trying to wave it around like and stuff. Freaking Taichi picked that crap up and just threw it in the air. I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, you kind of vandalizing school property, so you can get trouble for that. You might calm down, He-Man. But yeah, so he was about to pick up his desk and everything, because then Taichi just left because he's like, I'm sorry to disturb you, I'm sorry to throw in your desk, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go. So he couldn't really convince him to come play, so he just left. But then as he was about to pick up his desk and everything, Kamano was thinking, maybe I can do this, maybe I can get a group of friends by doing this too. And he ends up leaving his desk behind and end up going in the back, and it's like in the little flash of light stuff all running like dun, dun, dun. So yeah, so now he's gonna be part of the group, and now they're gonna look for the fifth member to make this a whole actual group. So yeah, I look forward to the next episode. It's a really good episode. I really liked it. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. What do you think of the desk form? What do you think of Destoma? So Destomu. So yeah, leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for more Chihayafuru reviews. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, Chihayafuru episode 7 review, and until then, break out.